It's deadlift day, baby. Let's go. My friend has a gym in California, and he has a saying on the wall. It says, "Every time you don't re-rack, Justin Bieber writes a new hit song. So please re-rack your weights." Keep losing my grip. You're gonna die, man. 4 more. 4 more. I had it fucking.
Our first go with Rick.
Narwhals. I don't know, Rick.
He made our workers before way more down to earth and cavalier and spur of the moment and irreverent and knew what he was doing. But, instead of this kind of
well over 9,000.
Sit up.
Ugh. All right, so been editing for a hot minute. I'm gonna take a break for a second and go get the first meal of the day, which is, as you saw, Firehouse subs. Guys, you can eat out and still achieve your goals and still lose weight and lose body fat. Don't feel like you can't. The biggest thing is that you either have to save a ton of macros if you're going to some crazy restaurant, or you have to be insanely smart with your choices, and that's okay. You just need to understand that you can make the smart choice, and if someone judges you for making the decision to eat healthier, for the whatever you're eating, then screw them. You don't need them in your life. If it's a boss, if it's a client, if it's whatever, you don't need that extra stress of someone judging you for trying to be healthy and trying to better yourself, and period. No matter who they are, I don't care if it's your freaking mom. Kick her out your life if she's gonna judge you for how you eat and how you want to be healthy. Okay, all right. So let's go get the sandwich. All right, and we back. So we picked up the sandwich. Also picked up these, which are the god of baked chips. 3.5 fat, 24 carb, 2 protein, and they are delicious. And then also, pro tip: if you go to Firehouse, when you go there, you can get a large or a medium chip combo, essentially. And it's the exact same price for both of them. And picked up a large, it's freaking huge. But that's Mellow Yellow the diet. So diet or Mellow Yellow Zero, I think is what it's called. But here's the sub, and it looks glorious. Oh man! So this is for a limited time. They're doing like the pastrami Reuben, and it usually comes with like mayonnaise and Thousand Island dressing, but it really does help take the calories out. Like if you don't add mayonnaise, or if you take off mayonnaise from any sandwich, any fast food place, any item that has mayonnaise in it that you can take off, you just saved yourself like calories. I just want you to understand that. Like it's like 12 grams of fat for a serving of mayonnaise. And if you take it off, you're saving yourself 12 grams of fat off that food item. So there are ways to hack it. You can. So this is one thing that I find really cool with Firehouse is they have a nutrition calculator, and so you can like click your sandwich, and then you can type in like what dressings, toppings, and all that stuff that you had, and you can kind of see here's this, and it spits out the nutrition facts for you. So 27 fat, 52 carb, 38 protein. For that sub, plus like 3.5 fat and 25 carbs for the chips. But the normal sub, just to give you guys an idea, if you don't take the mayonnaise off, and if you don't take the Thousand Island off, the normal macros for this meal or for this sandwich are 58 fat, 59 carbs, 38 protein. So all it is hella fat. And so once you take the mayonnaise and Thousand Island off, which really honestly it doesn't need it, that's just extra shiz, takes it down to 27 fat, guys. 27. Like that is crazy that it drops it by like what is that? That's more than half. So be smart. You can enjoy your food. You can have super tasty sandwiches like the pastrami Reuben from Firehouse. If you haven't had it, go get you some. It's really, really tasty. And you just, you fit it into your day. They're your calories to spend, and they're your calories to spend in any way that you want them. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, so back from Publix. You saw me pick up a couple of items. One of those is like for post-workout, just to get some like sodium and stuff back in my system. But before workout, pre-workout, we're gonna have this Power Crunch bar. These things are pretty good. They're really light on your stomach. They have just a slight amount of protein, but they really help me hit my fat. So 13 fat, 8 carbs, 14 protein. So I'm going to have this, and then also going to start sipping on the Powerade Zero to make sure my electrolytes, sodium, and all of that stuff is on point to go work out. Because if you guys didn't know this, sodium plays like a huge role in your pump, like the ability for you to get a pump. And this is why, like, if you've ever prepped for bodybuilding or anything like that, as you diet down, you usually like clean up your diet, so you're eating a little bit less like processed foods and stuff like that because of calories. And the reason you can't get a pump isn't because you're like low on calories, it's because your sodium is so low from more than likely you not like adding sodium to your stuff and not having it in like, stuff like this and drinks and, all the other stuff. So fun fact, anyways, we're going to go work out. I'll see you guys after. I'm not going to film this workout. I'm just going to go in and freaking crush it, dude. So what is cardio? So cardio, or cardiovascular exercise, is any exercise used to specifically improve the cardiovascular system. It's for your heart health. Think about it like that. And it can be done tons of different ways. My favorite is to get outdoors, but you can also do it on machines or even like via like a CrossFit workout or something like that. So who's cardio for? Well, it's for anyone looking to improve their cardiovascular system, to work on that heart health, or it can be used as a tool for weight loss, to burn some calories. Now notice I said tool for weight loss, and I want to make sure that you understand that I mean tool. Like it's something that you can use to assist your weight loss. It is not something that you have to do to lose weight. So when do you use it? When do you actually need to utilize cardio? Well, honestly, you can use it anytime. But in this instance, let's talk specifically about for fat loss or weight loss. So for fat loss or weight loss, basically, if your weight is stalled for like more than 2 weeks and you don't really want to make changes to macros, that could be a good time to add in some cardiovascular exercise to further extend your caloric deficit. Well, let's think about it like this. A calorie is a unit of energy. We can consume it via food, or we can expend it via exercise. So the best way, or the easiest way I can tell you how to utilize cardio is to count how many calories you're burning, just like you're counting how many calories you're consuming. So Matt, how do I track my calories if I'm outside? Well, I use this. It's a Fitbit. You can get a bunch of different ones. I use the Iconic so that I can get notifications from my phone and stuff like that without it making a noise, thus allowing me to film a little bit easier. And I have to pull my phone out of my pocket every 5 seconds if I get a notification, unless I actually need to answer it right then. Wait a second, I have to purchase something just to be able to do cardio? Well, no, you don't. But to be insanely accurate, yes, if you're going to do your cardio outside. And for those of you using machines, you don't necessarily have to have a Fitbit or something like that. Though it's a little bit more accurate, the machine will actually keep track of how many calories you're burning. Well, it'll keep track of an average amount of calories based on your height and your weight that they took in a statistical analysis probably 30 years ago. So get out, enjoy yourself some cardio, have some fun with it. Do you have to do all your cardio outside? No. Do you have to do all your cardio on a machine? No. Do you have to do all your cardio in Stairmaster like some of the other Fitspos that you see? Absolutely not. Oh yeah, and before I forget, start small. You can always add cardio in as you need it. Remember, it's a tool, it's not a necessity. And the most important thing about cardio is, number one, you don't need it. Number two, you don't need to do hours upon hours of cardiovascular exercise in order to lose weight or to lose fat to hit your goals. The reason being is just like in the gym we have progressive overload. Like the weight specifically has to get heavier in order for you to improve in an exercise, or you have to be able to do more reps with the same weight. The same thing goes with cardiovascular exercise. the cardiovascular system is going to improve as you do cardio, meaning it's going to take you longer to burn the same amount of calories as it did when you started. This is for two reasons. Number one, hopefully you're losing weight, and so your body requires less energy to move around. And number two, your cardiovascular system is improving even though you haven't lost weight. Therefore, it's going to take you longer to exert the same amount of energy. All right, so no cardio tonight, but I am at the gym. I'm about to film for a gentleman named Perseus, who calls himself Perseus, right? And we're gonna film some cool stuff. I got Zach here shooting some BTS.
No, that's how much this base price is. I get a 20% discount too. But, look, hi.
So he's gonna shoot some behind the scenes photos for me, not video, just so that I can have some stuff for my portfolio and stuff to post to Instagram. So, cause my Matt Films page, no one knows it's me because all the pictures are of other people, which makes sense because I'm behind the camera. But I want to have some stuff of myself. So yeah, so we got him here. But yeah, I'll put the camera away, switch it to all the pro stuff, and let's get it. Yo, what's up? So last night was awesome. Shot for Perseus, which was really cool. That video is going to be so dope. I'm so excited about the opportunity he gave me to film all of this kind of stuff. Anyways, after that we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I didn't really film a lot. I was just trying to enjoy some time with Zach. He was there, and also Christina was there, and we just had fun. Ate, and I had 16 boneless wings. So you can do the math on how many calories I consumed. But I woke up this morning at 199.6. Officially out of the 2 hundos. Let's go. What's going on, nerds? Welcome to the commentary. We are officially out of the 2 hundos. Out of the 200 pounds. That's awesome because I am 5'4", and 200 pounds makes me look like a damn cannonball. So we're out of the 200s, feeling really good. Actually, as of today, the day you're seeing this video, April 9th, I had a new low weigh-in of 198. So yeah, officially out of the 200s. We ain't seeing those again. And this is the 8-week mark. So we're at the halfway point. We've dieted for 8 weeks so far. Lost about 12 pounds. And have seen no significant strength loss whatsoever. Really have seen no strength loss whatsoever. I did feel a little bit weird on these sets here. This was tree fitty for a couple sets of 6 to 8 reps. So the goal was to try and get to 8, but the side goal was to keep it at an RPE of 7. So not let it go past that. And so I basically schedule all my sets to do that. So if I can get the 8 reps and keep it at RPE 7, I go. If not, I don't go. Also, a lot of you will look at my stuff and be like, hey, that was like RPE 3. But not in my world. Not in my world, guys. Not up in here. Not up in here. But yeah, so feeling good. Out of the 2 hundos. Diet is going insanely well. Hopefully you guys are crushing it if you're dieting as well. Hopefully you're enjoying the workouts. This is a lot of volume right now, and that volume is going to continue. So I go through 3 volume phases with my training. So it's volume 1, volume 2, and then volume 3, and then I will actually rev up the intensity and drop the volume a little bit. But yeah, I just really, really quite enjoy volume as much as I complain about it and feel like death while I'm doing it. I actually really enjoy it because I think volume in and of itself leads to more gains for me than intensity does. Yeah, I don't know why that is for certain, but it just feels like that for me. So I just run hellacious amounts of volume. And if you're along for the ride, strap that seatbelt in, buckle in, because it's going to be a bumpy one. It's going to be fun. It's a lot of volume, but it's a lot of fun. And I promise it's going to lead to a lot of gains. So, yeah, that's basically it. Everybody should thank Christy for this last clip because this is all her. All right, I'll catch you nerds next week. Let's keep this ball rolling. Peace.
Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money ain't everything, tell me now what's that money to a god? If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money ain't everything, tell me now what's that money to